When it comes to the NRL Final Series, anything can happen. The 8 best teams of the year battling it out so they can be holding up the trophy on Grand Final Day. For this list, we are looking at finals matches from the NRL era, which concluded with a result that not many fans and experts would have predicted, subsequently deeming the result as an upset. So, this is Greatest Game of All, and this is our ranking of the 10 biggest upsets in an NRL Final Series. Number 10, the Sharks vs the Dragons in 1999. This 1999 preliminary final saw the 6th place Dragons take on the minor premiers the Sharks, who were aiming to win their first premiership. Coming into the game on a 5-game winning streak, the Sharks shot out of the gates to grab an 8-0 lead thanks to this great try from their star fullback David Peachey.
For Peachey. Peachey! David will score! They won't deny this one! They can't take this off him! Peachey scores!
The Dragons would then score 24 unanswered points thanks to their star 5'8" Anthony Mundine, who would score 3 tries and have a hand in the other to lead his team past Cronulla 24-8 and in to the grand final. Number 9, the Storm vs the Knights in 2013. The 2013 semi-final had the 7th place Newcastle travel to Melbourne to take on the 3rd place Storm. After beating the 2012 minor premiers the Bulldogs a week earlier, the momentum would roll over into the first half against the Storm, as they would take a 12-4 lead going into half-time, with tries from Akila Iwate and Chris Houston. 90 seconds into the second half, Matt Hilder would scoop up a rare Billy Slater error to shock the Storm. Melbourne would fight back with Cesar Wonga scoring in the corner, and Jesse Bromwich would score under the post to bring the game back to 18-16. Newcastle would hang on to win through a tense final 10 minutes to keep their premiership hopes alive. Number 8, the Panthers vs the Raiders in 2010. After winning 8 of their last 9 matches leading into the finals, the 7th place Raiders would take on the 2nd place Panthers in Penrith. Both teams would start the game going try for try, with Penrith's fullback Michael Gordon grabbing a double. The 12-all deadlock would be broken with a controversial try awarded to Bronson Harrison to give the Green Machine the halftime lead. Canberra would score back-to-back tries to go out to a 10-point lead. Then, Sandor Earl would step up, who scored 2 tries in 8 minutes, the first leaving field goal begging for the video ref to award it.
It's got to be a try. Got to be a try.
Yeah, like the last one.
It's got to be a try.
Like the last one, ref's call! Yeah.
And the second, well, that got everyone out of their seat.
Oh!
Canberra would hold on to the 2-point lead for the last 14 minutes and live to fight another day. Number 7, the Roosters vs the Cowboys in 2017. Once again, it was 2v7 with the Roosters taking on the Cowboys in the preliminary final in 2017. A tight first half would see the Cowboys leading 8-6 going into the break, which included a great individual try for Cowboys 5'8" Samari Martin. A great start to the second half for the Chooks would see them take a 16-14 lead. With 15 minutes to go, the Cowboys would reclaim the lead with Kyle Felt sneaking the ball inside the corner post. From the kickoff, the Roosters would kick it dead on the full for the second time in the match, and a Michael Morgan field goal and a 1-on-1 steal from Scott Bolton inside the final minute would chalk up their 3rd straight win to reach the grand final. Number 6, the Bulldogs vs the Dragons in 2001. 2nd vs 7th once again in this entertaining qualifying final in 2001 between the Bulldogs and the Dragons. A quick start for the Dragons saw tries from Matt Cooper and this 50-metre effort from Amos Roberts.
Big run here, Riddell, and away goes Roberts, and it is good night. Dragons, they strike twice in the space of 2 minutes.
The Dogs would hit back with 2 tries of their own and would take the lead at halftime 14-12. A strong start to the second half for the Dragons saw Trent Barrett set up Matt Cooper's 2nd try, and Willie Peters kicked a field goal with 9 minutes to go, pushing the lead to 7. Glenn Hughes would score 2 minutes after to keep the Dogs in it. With the score at 23-22, the Dogs had one last chance, but the Dragons held on in this thrilling upset. Number 5, the Bulldogs vs the Cowboys in 2004. 3 years later, the 2nd place Bulldogs were once again on the wrong side of an upset as they took on the 7th place Cowboys. With the Bulldogs losing their captain Steve Price, who was sent to the sin bin for a professional foul, the Cowboys would take advantage, scoring 3 straight tries, including 2 from Matt Singh. The Cowboys would lead 26-6 with 20 minutes to go, but the Dogs staged a comeback, scoring 3 tries in 15 minutes to leave the crowd with a grandstand finish. A crossfield kick in the dying stages to the man of the moment Matt Singh would seal this amazing finals victory for the Cowboys.
Underneath and over there, oh, he's done it again! Nettie Singh has scored a try, his 3rd in the game!
Number 4, the Bulldogs vs the Seagulls in 2014. On the way to their unlikely 2014 Grand Final appearance, the 7th place Bulldogs came up against the 2nd place Eagles in the semi-final. the Bulldogs would fly out of the gate, scoring 3 tries in 18 minutes to take a 16-0 lead. Manly would fight back to tie the game thanks to tries from Jaden Hodges, star fullback Brett Stewart in his 200th game, and Chase Blair after a Michael Ennis mistake, which also saw Rennie Matua getting sin-binned for throwing a punch. Trent Hodkinson hit a field goal to break the deadlock with just over 5 minutes to go. Manly's Daly Cherry Evans would hit one back to send the game into golden point. Brett Stewart had a shot at field goal to win it for Manly, but it sailed to the right, which gave Trent Hodkinson a chance to kick his second field goal and ice the game. Number 3, the Storm vs the Warriors in 2011. The Storm took on the Warriors in its first 6 preliminary final. The Storm would score first inside 5 minutes, but the Warriors would hit straight back, scoring 2 tries in 4 minutes to take the lead. A 70-metre try to Melbourne's Bow champion and a penalty goal to New Zealand would lead the halftime score at 14-12 in favour of the Warriors. With the second half going set for set and both teams failing to capitalise on opportunities, it took until the 77th minute where New Zealand's rookie halfback Shaun Johnson would set up a brilliant try to give them a 6-point lead and seal the victory.
Johnson still going. Dummies again. Johnson gets it away to Brown. Brown goes in to score.
Number 2, the Dragons vs the Eels in 2009. After sneaking into 8th spot, one of the most unlikely finals runs began for the Parramatta Eels as they took on the minor premiers the Dragons in the first week of the 2009 final series. After a tight start to the game, the Eels would score 2 tries to 1 in the first half to lead 12-8. With 20 minutes to go, the Dragons were on the attack and looked like scoring until a massive play from Eels winger Eric Groth changed the game. The Dragons would hit back with a try to Brett Morris with 10 minutes to go to get the score within a converted try, but it would be Luke Burt who would all but seal the upset, kicking a 40-metre field goal with 5 minutes to go. With the game still not over, Jarryn Haynes showed fans why he well and truly deserved that year's Dally M medal to seal the win for the Eels in one of the greatest finals tries you'll ever see.
Going to Jarryn Haynes. He stops, he stammers, he hesitates. 3 strides, 1 blade of grass. He's still going, Jarryn Haynes. He's going to score! He has scored! One of the season's best! Simply dancing his way through the opposition.
But this is exhilarating. Left foot, left foot, left foot. Now he surges. Shapes to go left foot but goes straight ahead. 3 left foots in a row. Surge, left foot. Now it's just strength, determination. He can see the line. Can't be stopped.
And number 1, the Storm vs the Warriors in 2008. Well, what an upset this one was in 2008 where the Warriors became the first team to finish 8th and beat the team that finished first in the finals in the NRL era. The New Zealand team would travel to Melbourne to take on the defending premiers, the Storm. After a close first half, both teams would each score a try and kick a penalty goal to be tied at half-time at 8-all. 4 minutes into the second half, fan favourite Manu Vatuvei would score and give the Warriors the lead. Not long after, a try to Israel Folau and a Greg Inglis field goal with 12 minutes to go would give the Storm a 1-point lead. With the New Zealand side needing to score to avoid elimination, they found something special with 2 minutes remaining. Their centre Jerome Rapati found big Manu Vatuvei down the sideline, where he found Michael Witt on the inside, who would race away to score the match-winning try to cap off the biggest upset in NRL finals history. So, what did you think of our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, chuck us a like on Facebook and this video, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel for more Rugby League Countdowns.